My girlfriend confessed that she only started dating me because she knew I'd been super infatuated with her for a long time. And her roommate convinced her to go on just one date with me out of pity. I've been totally infatuated with my girlfriend since school. We went to the same school, although she was a year ahead of me. My crush was so intense that everyone at school knew it. I mean, if I was near her, people would give us knowing smiles. If we were sitting close together, my friends would tease me mercilessly, haha. In short, it was impossible for her not to know. But I never had the courage to ask her out. After school, we moved to different parts of the world to study, and we weren't even Facebook friends. About 3.5 years ago, I was at a friend's birthday party when I saw her again. It was her, only she'd become even more beautiful and fierce. The friend whose birthday we were celebrating was a mutual friend from school, and of course, he knew about my crush. There were 2 or 3 other mutual friends there who also knew and encouraged me to go talk to her. Finally, I approached her, my heart pounding, and we had a short chat. She, of course, recognized me from school. We had a nice conversation and then exchanged numbers and social media handles. With great trepidation, I did a little detective work to find out if she was single. To my great relief, I didn't find any guys on her profile, so my hopes rose a bit. I contacted her to ask her out, expecting her to reject me, but she accepted, much to my surprise. We went out, discovered we had a lot in common, and then decided to have another date. Things moved quickly from there, and we eventually became boyfriend and girlfriend. She is everything I hoped for and more. She is also extremely happy in our relationship. We've even been talking about marriage. Last weekend, we had her best friend and her husband over for dinner at our house. Her best friend is someone she knew from school and is also a good friend. After dinner, we were chatting, and everyone except me was pretty drunk since they were staying over. We were talking when her best friend, a little tipsy, suddenly turned to my girlfriend and said, "Look how happy you are today, and I feel a little proud seeing you too." I smiled and said, "Well, thanks." Then she continued talking to my girlfriend and said, "You didn't even want to give this guy a chance, and you only agreed when I pestered you to go on a pity date with him. Your plan was to drop him gently after the date. But instead, you two are here talking about your future together, and it makes me so happy that I convinced you to give him a chance. Can you imagine if you had stuck to your original plan?" Her husband, by then, realized how awkward everything was and took her to bed to sleep. I could see on my girlfriend's face that she was visibly stressed. So we went to bed too, and when she came in after changing, she was already crying. She took my hand in hers and said, "Please don't worry about what he said." I asked her if it was true, and she admitted it was. She knew I'd always had a huge crush on her, so when I asked her out, I didn't want to be mean by turning me down abruptly. She talked it over with her best friend, who was also her roommate at the time. The best friend knew me, so she tried to convince her to give me a chance, but my girlfriend wasn't convinced. Finally, the best friend asked her to go out with me 2 or 3 times and then gently drop me, and my girlfriend agreed. But then she realized we really clicked and wanted to keep seeing each other. And well, here we are 3 years later. I hugged her and told her it was okay, not to worry too much because it's over now. But, as you can imagine, it's obviously bothering me. And I think she's starting to realize it too, since she's been very affectionate and attentive to me since the incident. So on one hand, I'm the guy about to get engaged and eventually marry my crush, and it's even better because our relationship is exactly as I imagined it, only 10 times better. On the other hand, it does sting a little knowing that she only agreed to go out with me because she felt sorry for me, to be honest. In the morning, her best friend apologized for her insensitive comments the night before. She said she got too drunk and just wanted to take credit for setting us up and playing matchmaker, but that she blurted out some unnecessary things while drunk. I told her, of course, that she didn't need to apologize, since I should be thanking her for my girlfriend and me having that first date. After her best friend left, I went to my girlfriend and shared my feelings. I asked her why she was hesitant to go out with me. She took my hands in hers and told me she just felt uncomfortable. She'd known for years that I had a crush on her, and also that I was younger. Her friends used to tease her using my name, and almost all of our mutual friends knew about my crush. So when I asked her out, she felt awkward because I was more interested in her than she was in me, even before we'd been on a single date. I had her on a pedestal, and she was sure that reality would never live up to my fantasy. Plus, she thought I was a weirdo. She admitted it, haha. But after her best friend intervened on my behalf, she decided to go out with me and then gently dropped me after 2 or 3 dates. So I asked her what changed after the first date, and she said, "Well, you didn't give off any weird vibes. Yeah, you were really happy and nervous as a result, but I didn't get any creepy vibes from you. You were just a guy with a crush, with whom I had amazing chemistry even on the first date. And now, 3 years later, I think I'm more infatuated with you than you are with me." After having this conversation, we went out to dinner at the same restaurant where we had our first date. We tried to order the same dishes, but unfortunately, they'd stopped serving one of them. So we decided to order something completely new, something neither of us had ever tried. Anyway, that was the update, guys. P.S. Thanks for reminding me how lucky I am, haha. P.S. We're going to buy the ring the first week of December.